views. We celebrate the people and places that make our community wonderful. So today I am here with Laura Drake, who is the Executive Director of the Trailing of the Sheep, and we're going to talk about the festival and all the new stuff that's coming to the festival this year and when it is and all the fun stuff. So Laura, hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So you've been the Executive Director for 3 years.
Yes.
Great. And so what I thought I'd let you do is just kind of tell us what's new this year for the Trailing of the Sheep, so everybody kind of gets an idea of what you guys have brought together,
Sure.
and then we'll just talk about where all the festivities are going to be going on and when and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, great. So the festival this year is October 10th through the 14th, so it's coming up very soon. This is our 22nd annual festival. I know it's been going on a really long time, yes, and it is always our opportunity to celebrate the history of sheep and herding and ranching in Idaho and the West. So we invite everyone to come. There's something for everyone. We're a 5-day festival now. We've grown to be 5 days. Yeah, we open on Wednesday and run through Sunday with activities every day. We have lots of great events. We have farm-to-table dinners and dine-arounds, and we have lamb at our fair and lamb at our picnic. So there's a whole culinary art that's really grown over the last few years that everyone can participate in. But new this year are a few things. Our Sheep Tales Gathering, which is on Friday evening at the Sun Valley Opera House, that would be Friday, October 12th, is always our storytelling arm. And this year we're screening the film Gaucho del Norte, which tells the tale of herders that come from across the world to go under contract with different ranchers and herd the sheep. And it's a difficult life choice. They usually do it because they want to make some money to bring back to their families and care for them. But it's, we follow the trials and tribulations of making that decision. Yes. And one of the filmmakers is able to join us to talk about the film. And we're also going to screen a short film that Carolyn Dufarina did called Sheep Herders with Cell Phones, which is in that similar vein of when the herders are out with the sheep forevermore in the mountains and in the pastures and in the middle of nowhere, how they, in today's technology, are able to communicate with their families across the world. So that's a really interesting piece. Yeah. So that's new this year. Also, we're doing an encore presentation of The Shepherdess of the Glaciers, which is an internationally award-winning documentary that Stan Zendorhai did. He's from India. He came over last year and screened it with us. It was a sold-out crowd, high demand. So he's back with us again this year to re-screen this film. It's a beautiful documentary about his sister, who's one of the last shepherdesses in the high Himalayas. And it's also a beautiful, thought-provoking film, if you haven't seen it, or if you have seen it, come see it again.
And when is that?
That's on Thursday night, October 11th, at the community school.
Oh,
okay. That film.
Okay, in their theater.
Yes, in the theater. Great. And then also new this year, we're bringing a new group in to perform at the fair and at the parade. The Polish, who've been with us forever, were not able to be here this year. I know it's heartbreaking. We hope to have them back. But Ruby Mountain Artie Balta, which is a more modern Basque troupe, is joining us this year. So that'll be something new.
Fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Changing it up a little bit.
Changing it up.
Good. Okay. And then you have to talk about my favorite, which are the dog trials.
Yes.
Love those.
Yeah, so we're a 2.5-day stock dog trials, national qualifying trials. A lot of people don't know that. They think it's just for show, but these dogs and their handlers are earning points to try and go to the national trials. So 2.5 days, opens on Friday morning, the 12th at 9 a.m. and it'll be all day Friday and Saturday, and then until about 2 on Sunday. Okay. We're in the process now of firming up all of our dogs and handlers, but we hope to have about 70 participate. And if you haven't been,
I've been.
It's super fun to watch them.
God, can we go? Because I'm like, it's windy. I'm like, no, we gotta watch.
Yeah, the dogs are out there. They're herding 5 sheep, and the handlers really like our trials because other trials around the country, the sheep are used to participating in trials, and ours are free-range sheep, and so it's more challenging for the dogs.
Right.
Because these sheep aren't used to being herded in groups of 5 through a course down Quigley Ranch.
Right. So I was gonna say, so is it still at Quigley?
It's out Quigley this year. We are moving a little bit farther down because of the development of phase 1, so you won't be able to miss us. But yes, we're still out Quigley, just in a little different spot.
But you still go out towards the school.
Yep, past the school, through the gate.
Okay, great.
Of the ranch.
Tell us about the Saturday night band.
Yeah, so we're bringing in the Dusty 45s out of Seattle, and to listen, I haven't seen them live, I have to say, but to listen to their music, it's like swing meets country meets rock. They're super fun. It's our Sheep Jam, which is the party of the weekend, so we hope you'll all come out to Whiskey's and enjoy
So that's
the
at
band.
Whiskey's on Saturday night.
Yep.
Okay, great. And then do you have to get tickets for it?
Yes, tickets are on sale. For anything that requires a ticket is on sale through our website, trailingofthesheep.org.
Okay, trailingofthesheep.org. And then finally, the grand finale, which is going through town, the sheep comes to town, to talk about that.
The Big Sheep Parade. So that was one of the starting themes of the entire festival, was instead of bringing the sheep, which this is not a reenactment, the sheep have been grazing in the mountains all summer, and instead of taking them down the natural sheep driveway, we bring them down Main Street to celebrate them. So it'll be a band of sheep, which is 1,500 to 2,000. And they haven't seen about 3 humans all summer, so it's a little overwhelming. So we ask for everyone to be quiet and respect them as they come down through town.
Sure.
But it is the culmination of the entire festival, and even though it's one of the last things of the long weekend, it really is the centerpiece of the weekend.
It really is.
Come out and join us.
Okay, so recap the dates.
October 10th through the 14th.
Okay.
Opens on Wednesday, closes with the Sheep Parade at noon on Sunday.
Okay, and then the website?
trailingofthesheep.org.
Okay, and we want to go there if we have to get tickets for anything.
Yes, it has our schedule, tickets, it talks about the music, it talks about our performers, and anything you need to know is chock full of information.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for giving us all that information, and thank you for joining us at the Voices and Views, and we'll see you next time.